One, two, three, three, two, one. We are live, baby. Yo, it is April 29th, Thursday, 9 p.m. Live for popping session, popping for beginners, popping for anybody, actually. But, mainly we're going to go slow at a nice, easy pace. Anybody that's joining us, feel free to jump in on the chat. Let me know if you want to slow it down, if you want to repeat it and whatnot. We'll give you some simple drills to get you started with your popping dance career. Maybe not career, but maybe just a hobby, maybe something you want to pick up. So I love popping. I love this dance style. It's so cool. And I hope that I can bring it to you if you wish. All right. So for those that just joined us recently, or if you never jumped in before, my name is Seach. I want to welcome you to my channel, New Studios. I try to just encourage people. We're trying to build a community here so that everybody can share this culture. All right. What's up, R Square? I see you, my dragon. What's up, baby? So 2 days ago, Tuesday, we try to use a beat pattern. 1, 2, and 4, 5, 6, and 8. All right. We're gonna keep on that same tone, same pattern, but a little bit different. So it'll be 1 and 3. Boom, 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 boom. So the count is 1 and 3, 5 and 7. All right. Notice I count silently on the twos, right? So it's like 1, 2, and 3, but the 2 is silent, right? Kind of like right here. I don't know. This is kind of backwards, but if you guys see this, quick shout out to my boy Lawrence, also known as Larry Gaga. Anyways, he is a DS Player member. This guy, one of the funniest guy out there, but he was kind enough to design a shirt for me, copying the Supreme, but using my last name. The H is silent, right? Just like today, the 2s and 4 are silent. The H is silent in Supreme, but today's drill. So Nakshi, what's up? What's up? Okay, so today's drill. Get the beat pattern. 1 and 3, 5. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So we're gonna start off getting our arm in, and you can make the beat in your head, or you can follow my beat. Boom, 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 bam, 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 pa, 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 pa. Okay. Now, what I'm doing is not just the arms, but I'm trying to add the neck pop as well as the chest pop in as well. Okay. So it's up to you. If you're just starting off, you want to focus on the arms, just focus on the arm. That is all good. But for those that have the arms and you want to try to add in more like with your neck or just isolate the neck, that's fine too. All right. Or just the chest. So when I'm doing it, you're going to see me switch it off, or I might do the whole thing all together. Okay. So you guys are going to see that. Okay, here we go. We're going to do it. And guys, if this is first few times that you're joining me, okay, feel free. And you'll know what we're doing is we're going to do it and I'm going to chat. I'm going to talk. So this is kind of like our break, letting our muscle absorb. Okay, absorb the flexing and the relaxing, right? The popping. That's the exercise. All right. So here we go. Boom, 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 bam, 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 boom, bam, 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 boom, 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 bam, Hair's in the way. Hair's in the way. Guys, normally I have shorter hair, or normally I put my hair up, but you know, quarantine, man. This quarantine no haircut thing. I gotta get one of my kids to cut my hair. Anyways, that was my little break. Let's get back into popping. Here we go. Bam, boom, 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 boom. What you'll notice is sometimes there's certain angles that my body's accustomed to. Maybe something like this. When I do this, bam, okay. And then maybe, so what happens is when I'm here, and then when I just try to get to here, I'll notice. And again, you guys might notice for yourself, but I'm just kind of sharing what I'm doing. When I go here, I could feel it's just not as strong as this side, right? For some, and this happens all the time to everybody, you know. One side is going to be stronger than the other, and it's okay. So what you'll notice that I'll do when I notice that one side is weaker, I'm going to try to work on that side just a little bit more. Okay, that's just me. But and hopefully that idea can help you guys get a little bit better. Okay. Hey, what's up, Megan? I see you hopping in. Awesome. You're on a plane. That is dope, man. I never had a dance student dancing with me on a plane before, but hey, first time for everything. Hopefully, maybe we're making history right now, so it's all good. Popping, yeah, that's right. Popping on the plane, Megan. That's dope. It's not loading all the way, so well, hopefully the Wi-Fi there will work out good. But glad that you could join us. All right. So again, quick review for everybody that's new right now, that just joined in. Our drill today is boom, 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 right? 1, 2, and 3, 5. Pa, 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 boom, 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 boom. So just trying different angles, all right? You could use the angle that I'm doing. If you need me to kind of review real quick, type in the chat. Otherwise, make your own angle. Practice your own angle. Practice. And the thing we're trying to do right now is get the power, right? Pop, relax, and then pop, pop. That the bam, bam. Those two pop right now. We gotta train to relax quick, so then you can get that double pop. If you don't relax quick, you can't get that double pop in. Okay. All right. So that is the main thing, guys. That's the thing that you want to try to get to. Okay. So now you're gonna see me speed up the tempo just a little bit more. All right. Feel free to join me with the tempo, or you can stay slow. It is all good. Right. So this is how I do faster tempo. Here we go. Boom, 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 pa, 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 boom, 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 pa, 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 pa. Woo! That was a little more tiring, but those are good trainings. All right. Of course, I'm making the sound effect with my mouth. You can use whatever sound effect you want. Again, I'm using pops, I'm using booms, I'm using cracks. Anything that helps you stay on beat, anything that gives you power, use it. Don't abuse it. All right. All right, guys. Any questions for me? If not, you know, I'm gonna chat a little bit, just give you a little bit of what's happening. You know, of course, all the COVID stuff. I got in case you guys don't know, I got my second shot already. I know R Square, you got your second shot already as well. I don't know if anybody else got their second shot. Megan, you're flying right now, so I'm assuming, I don't know if you got your shots already, but it doesn't matter. I don't even know. I don't even, tell you the truth, guys. Tell you the truth. I don't know how effective this thing is supposed to be. Like, I'm doing it because that's what we're told to do, right? I'm not a conspiracy theorist or whatever, but I just don't know. I don't know. Do I trust it completely? I guess the answer is no. I don't trust it completely, but I really don't have any choice right now. You know what I mean? Like, for those out there that's listening right now, I think it'd be really, really like sheepish of us to just believe everything that that we see in the media. We all know not everything we hear in the media is accurate. However, it seems like it's logical that we should get this vaccine, right? So R Square, yeah, I'm just reading what you said. Over 1,000 fully vaccinated still got COVID, so we still got to be safe. Yeah, and the thing is too is, okay, this is something that I heard. Okay, anybody out here listening, correct me if you could find if you could dispute this. I would love to know where the information is coming from and all that stuff. But this is what I heard, and it's pretty disturbing. This is pretty disturbing if you guys care to listen. So I was actually listening to a podcast. There's a guy named Dave Asprey. He's supposed to be called the godfather of biohacking. So anyways, here's the premise. I tend to trust what this guy says, okay? And again, I don't trust everything he says, but I feel like he's trying to give us information, okay? Anyways, he had a guest on, and the guest's last name is Mercola. Mercola, Mercola, Mercola. So this doctor is very controversial, okay? This Dr. Mercola, is very controversial. What he says is the vaccine that they're giving out is not good. It's bad. It's bad. That's what he's saying, okay? Do I trust completely? I don't know. But this is where it's crazy. This is where it's crazy. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? R Square. We probably had these kind of talk before, but this is something that I found out recently. All right. So you know how they said not just Americans, but people all over the world, there are thousands and hundreds of thousands of people died from COVID. All right. And I believe there are people that die from COVID. Of course. Okay. But this is crazy. Listen, if a person caught COVID, okay, and there's no symptoms, but if that person got in a motorcycle accident, he died, right? Would any of you say he died because of COVID? The answer should be no. To me, he did not die from COVID. He died from a motorcycle accident, but he had COVID. So with the CDC, with the hospitals, when they see that they had COVID, then they'll say, hey, this person died of COVID. And that's how the numbers went up. So to me, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense, right? That's really lying to the public. That's saying, hey, listen, world, millions of people die from COVID. But in fact, a lot of them died because of either car accidents or motorcycle accidents. Why isn't that told to us? Why isn't that made public on TV? Okay, so actually they said it causes blood clotting. I don't know. But what I'm saying is, if that person got in a motorcycle accident and it's very obvious that the motorcycle accident causes death, but CDC or the numbers are given to the CDC and said, hey, this person has COVID and he died, and they said, okay, that's the cause of death. That is not right. To me, that's not right. Okay. So to me, there's something fishy there. Again, I didn't really spend too much time into try to reveal any conspiracy or whatnot. But when this doctor, Mercola, he said something like this, that made me think, that made me think. I don't know about you guys. Do you guys think about it, or you guys just be like, I think a lot of people. So first of all, I'll tell you this. When I heard about that, I felt a little bit angry. Because I felt like the news should have told us the truth. And I also felt angry that maybe this guy's lying. I don't know, right? I don't know, like, who is lying? Like, if that's what they're actually doing, if this person died from a motorcycle accident, why would you say the cause of death is COVID? It's not. To me, it's not. I don't know. Right, R squared. I think we mentioned that, right? Roughly the same amount of people died in 2020, 19. So, yeah, it's crazy, right? So, like, it's the same thing. If you had a heart attack, right, and then you caught COVID, but you had no signs of COVID, no respiratory symptoms, and you died of a heart attack, did you die from heart attack or did you die from COVID? It seems like everything got shifted to COVID. So I don't know. And that's why, like, I'm thinking, shoot, I got this full vaccine. And I'm like, is this thing actually gonna help me, or is it doing something worse to me? I don't even know. Hopefully it's nothing bad. Anyways. What's up, Naveen? I see you coming in. Cool. But anyways, we're talking about this thing, and I'm kind of just rambling on. Kind of just want to pick everybody's brain here, see what kind of ideas you guys have. And it's I don't think it's just a US thing. I think it's I don't know, man. All these numbers, they said they see all these numbers going up, all these numbers going down, and I think and what's crazy is R squared, I think you probably saw it too. The numbers, the same, around roughly the same amount of people died the year prior to 2020, and supposedly this thing is so deadly. Millions, I don't know about millions, but hundreds of thousands of Americans and probably all over the world died because of it. But then it's like, wait a minute. Are you guys fudging with the numbers? It seems like they are. And again, I don't have any proof. I don't know. I mean, I didn't go and look at all the number. I just hearing, these podcasts. So anybody hear anything similar to that? Or are we just kind of just listening to, the mainstream media and kind of buying what they're saying? Because I have to admit, that's kind of like what I'm doing. I'm just buying into the mainstream media and, people telling us, hey, and here's another thing too. Like, we almost have to do it, right? Because I'm an instructor, right? I teach at the community colleges, and I also teach at a studio. And I think for me to make a living, I have to do it, right? I mean, the schools kind of require me to do it. So if I did my research and I'm like, yo, this thing is a whole this conspiracy thing, and like, I don't even know exactly what they're putting into these vaccines, and supposedly, and so this is one other thing that Mercola said. Mercola said there's some people that actually died from the vaccine. Okay, so it's reported that some people died after they got injected with the vaccine and they died. But then the CDC or the hospital said the cause of death is not because of the vaccine. They said it was something else. So that's like, what? What? I mean, is it possible? If there's a small chance that somebody could die from it, then would anybody want to take that risk? That's almost like saying there's a chance of getting COVID and die from it. Would you want to get COVID? Of course not, right? Why would you want to get a vaccine that you could actually die from it? So it's like, I don't know, man. Yeah, in the beginning, they told us not to wear a mask. Now they're telling us to wear a mask. So it's like, I don't know. I think maybe personally, I feel like they're really, the majority of the people are trying to help, trying to find out the best solution for the whole world to carry on. But when they do, fake shit, funny shit, like fudging the numbers, that's when it makes me, and I think any normal person, to question, right? To question their motives. Okay, so Sonakshi, you said the vaccine causes blood clotting. Yeah, I don't know. I never heard of that, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does. I don't know. And I'm assuming it probably doesn't happen to everybody, right? It's probably a small percentage of people that's what it does. And guys, man, I don't know. Like after I heard that, I was disturbed because that was after I got my second shot, right? And then now, my son got his shot too, right? So my wife got her shot. Son got his shot. I got my shot, and then now, like my parents got their shot. Like R Square, you got your shot, and I think maybe some of you guys got your shots, maybe too, right? So I don't know. How do you guys feel about getting your shots and feeling like maybe this isn't the right thing, or maybe it is? I don't know. Like when I got it, I feel like it's probably the right thing, and I feel like I needed to do it. I feel like I need to do it just because of the career that I'm in. And I feel like it's supposed to be safer for us, right? It's supposed to be safer for us. And now what happens is, even after we get it, we're supposed to keep wearing our mask, right? I kind of understand that. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I kind of ran on some other tangent, but this is what's going on in my mind. I feel like, we're kind of like we're a Nuke Studio family. We're a dance family right now. So I feel like I can share with you guys. Love to get some thoughts. Maybe I'm just rambling on, and maybe my mind is, I shouldn't be thinking about this, but I feel like I should. Oh yeah, that's another thing, right? R Square, you mentioned booster shots. Every year we're supposed to get a booster shot, or every 6 months, or every whatever. I don't know. I mean, do you guys normally get like vaccines, like flu vaccines? I tell you the truth, I don't remember ever getting a flu vaccine. I don't, because I try to stay healthy. I try to maintain healthy. I try to, not just eat healthy. I mean, again, guys, I'm not a vegan. I'm not like, I do all these healthy stuff. I just try to be moderate, right? I try to eat moderate, eat until I'm somewhat full, right? I don't go overboard. I still eat sugar. I still eat, fat or whatever. I eat it once in a while. And so I'm not like a crazy health nut. All right. So just doing that, I don't think I've gotten sick. I think in the last maybe 3 or 4 years, I got sick maybe once. Okay. So personally, I don't get a flu shot. I don't get flu shots. And for me to get this vaccine, I really didn't want to, but I felt like I had to, because I kind of believe what the media was telling me, right? That we should all get it. So I was like, all right, let's do it. But now this happens. So I don't know, man. I'm kind of like, in my head, I'm kind of like, I don't know. I just don't know who to trust, right? That's where I'm at. And I'm not saying completely, one side's right, one side's wrong. I'm just at a point where I don't know. I don't know enough information. And, I got families who are doctors. I got cousins who are doctors. I got close friends who are doctors. And tell you the truth, they really don't know either. I'm telling you, they don't know either. They could tell you, They could say, oh, you know, they read. I know they read a bunch of stuff, but still, whatever they read is still one-sided because somebody wrote them. Whoever wrote them is going to give them the opinions, right? And they could read research paper. It doesn't matter. Whoever did the research. Pharmaceutical companies do research, right? And years ago, big tobacco, they do their research, and of course, research are skewed to whoever's funding them. So we all know that. So Naveen, okay, Naveen, you said you guys are actually waiting to take the vaccine. Yeah, so like, it's like, and here's another thing, like psychologically, many of us, when we hear, oh, there's a shortage, it makes us want it more, right? If you say, hey, there's a shortage of food, now we're like, dude, I'm hungry. I need some more food. If I say there's a shortage of, t-shirts, then we all want some of that t-shirts. And, shortage vaccine, it makes people want it. But I'm saying, let's think about it a little bit, dude. Like, is this actually good for us? It's supposed to. I think it's supposed to, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyways, guys, I know I talked about this for a little bit too long, but let's get back to a little bit more popping. All right. So for those that just joined us, you heard me ramble on and on about the COVID stuff, but I promise you that's not the meat of this video. The stream is about dancing. It's about getting our pop on. All right. So you create a beat in your head. Today's beat is boom, 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 boom. Right. It's usually, when I heard that, it's more of the kick drum. You could hear it. Boom, crack, boom, 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 crack, boom, boom, crack, boom, crack, boom, boom, crack. All I'm doing is take away the 2s and the 4s. All right. So it's 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3, 4. All right. Like I said before, silent 2s and silent 4s. So you go 1, boom, 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 boom. Okay. And that's actually right here. This is actually a good way to get started. Just pretend you're knocking on the door real hard. You're going boom, 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 boom. So just that alone, you could get good training. That'll get you started, right? This action, bam, 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 bam. Once you get that going, right? Start changing it up. Maybe change it down to here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Now you could go here. Boom, 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 boom. Then you could go a little bit wider, maybe here. Boom, 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 boom. That's the idea, guys. And different arm drills. And what I did earlier was not just the arms, right? Took it to the neck. So remember, we did that before. We'll get back to it maybe next week a couple times. Neck, chest, bam, bam, bam. Okay. Chest, neck, arms. Of course, the legs later, but we're sitting down right now, so no legs for now. Okay. All right. Whew. Guys, I know I threw a curveball when I mentioned the vaccine stuff, but you guys are family, so I need to talk about what's going on, what's on my mind. All right. So that's what's going on in my mind. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So Naveen, how's India? You mentioned there are shortage of vaccine, but besides that, how's everything else over there? Feel free to ask, Naveen. Feel free to ask anybody else there that's on right now. If whatever you want to ask, if I can answer it, I'll answer. If I can't answer it, I'm gonna be honest and say I don't know. Maybe the rest of you guys will know. Okay. She just said, okay, conditions bad. When you say conditions bad, I'm assuming you mean like a lot of people. I'm assuming like you talk about the economics and I mean the economy. Economy is kind of bad here too, right? I think everywhere too. Oh, okay. You talk about no beds and oxygen hospital. Yeah, that's bad, right? That's bad. Panic situation, COVID spread in India. Yeah, well, I think India is one of the most dense countries in the world, right? Like very, very dense. So it's really hard to um, kind of escape it, you know? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, like if you have COVID, here's the thing: if you have COVID, does that automatically mean you're in serious situation? You're in serious life-threatening situation. The media tells us you are. The media tells us you are. And it seems like it, right? It seems like it. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. When I say I don't know, I'm not saying on the other sense that I think they're lying. I just don't know if they are. They probably are not. I hope they're not. But you have some people on the other side are saying, yeah, they're lying. They're fudging the numbers, this and that. And I'm totally on the left field. I don't know. Like who's telling the truth? I don't know. Taking vaccine also, they're getting affected by the coughing, I think, by the virus. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's crazy because also not just India, like remember how we hear about Italy, right? A lot of people in Italy are dying, or in Spain, they're hospitalized and things like that. And I'm sure people go to the hospital not because they're faking it. I'm sure that's real. I think that's real. But the number of people that are dying, um that's the big one. I don't know. I don't know, man. What's up, Yusuf? How you doing? How you doing? All right, welcome. We're concerned about that. Yeah, I mean, I think we should all be concerned about it. We should all be for sure. So, um, on one side, I feel like okay, I'm lucky that I got my shots, right? On one side, and I'm hoping that I did the right thing. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that I did the right thing. But I want to just present what I hear to you guys. All right. So Mercola. Let me see if I can type this in. I think it's Mercola. If you guys do a search, Mercola. Joseph Mercola. Let me type that in. Joseph Mercola. So this is the doctor. This is a very controversial doctor. Again, I'm not saying I believe everything he says, and I'm not saying you should either. But he does mention some startling things that makes me wonder. Okay. So I just want to share with you guys. Okay. Don't say that I believe him. I'm not saying I believe him. I'm just saying I heard about him and I heard what his message is, and it brings awareness. It brings let's just say it makes you go, okay. It makes you go, that's what I want to do. Okay, good. Let's get back to our popping. Naveen, you said you're not able to do the chest pop. Please give me some tricks. All right. So When you say tricks, I'm assuming you mean give you some shortcuts, right? There really isn't any shortcuts, Naveen. I'm sorry. It's just practice, 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 right? I think what you need to do, if you haven't already, go look through my playlist. I do have a section just on chess. Just on chess. If you haven't gone through that, definitely go through that. Listen to all the tips that I have there. So again, when you say tricks, I think you mean tips and shortcuts. So that video should give you some of the tricks that you're looking for. Okay, but the most of it is practice. It's a lot of practice, but I do give you the tips on what not to do and what to do. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps. All right. So it is on the New Studio channel. Look through the Popping Basic. I think the arm was the first one, and I think the second one is probably either leg or chest or neck. So those four things, those four things are so important. The arms is the easiest. So if you get started with the arms, I think most people are pretty good with the arms. The second one I would say to do are the legs. The legs to me is probably the second most important thing. The arms is the most important, right? Because people see the arms, and the arm is the easiest one to do, but the legs takes a lot of time too. The legs. And the most, to me, the impressive ones, if you could do the chest real good and also the neck real good. So those two last ones are harder to do. Takes a lot of time to master. And I wouldn't even say I mastered it, because there's so many things that you could do with it. So many more things you could do with it that I still don't have. So, but definitely got to continue practicing those. So you're right. Chest is a lot hard to do. And the neck is really hard to do. At least for me when I first started. Okay. All right. Yeah. Feel free to drop that in. R Square, you shocked because you never pop your neck and it's hard. Yeah, popping the neck. I would say I really didn't start popping it. Probably, I want to say probably like even 6 months into training with Skeeter Rabbit and Poppin' Pete. I know about it, right? Even after they taught me about it, I'm like, all right, cool. But it was more so that I was focusing more on the legs. The legs to me was pretty hard to get. Arms. So my thing was, when I first did it, it was shoulders. I was just doing a lot of shoulders. So for me, it took a long time to just not focus on the shoulders, but get into the arms and the legs. So that took a long time. Okay. And then I would say after that, my next attention was, I paid a lot of attention to the chest. I was working out. I was getting that chest pop a lot. I was working on it a lot. And then the neck. So each one of them, it's on its own, it's pretty hard, and putting it together, it might even be harder. So that's why when you guys, when we see great poppers, we give them such big props, because if you do try to do it, it takes a long time. It takes a long time, guys. I'm just curious, out of everybody here right now that's on, have you guys danced any other styles? Have you taken other dance classes before? Or is popping your first dance style that you're trying to learn? I think most people either has taken some sort of a dance class, like a hip hop class or a jazz class. I don't know. Most people, maybe even a ballet class, right? But at least I would say some people have taken either maybe a breaking class or locking class. But I would say majority of people probably took some hip hop class, like a choreography hip hop. And actually, there's a lot of people who've taken like aerobic style classes, like Zumba, or some sort of a fitness dance aerobics class. I'm not making fun of it. It's a good class. Those are good class because you're getting a good exercise. All right. So if any of you guys have a health club that you belong to that has some sort of aerobic dance fitness class, I highly suggest you take it. You know, get your cardio on, get your fitness on, but also get some dance, some rhythm in there as well. Okay. Now, I don't know how good or bad the instructor is, so I'm not saying, learn their style. What I'm saying is use that opportunity to listen to music and start dancing and get your cardio on. That's all I'm saying. And anytime you can add to whatever you're practicing. So here's another thing. Here's the disclaimer. I'm not saying take that class instead of something. No, no, no. Take that as an addition, add on to what you're already doing. Okay, everything should be adding on, because if normally you're taking, let's say if you're taking a hip hop class, I'm not saying stop taking hip hop class, take aerobics. No, 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 that's not what I'm saying. Continue what you're doing. If whatever's out there is available for you, just do more. Just do more. Here's a quick story about me. When I first started taking a dance class, there was nothing available. I call all the local studios. There's no hip hop class. So I asked around, and actually, for those that don't know, I used to work as an electrical engineer. I was an electrical engineer. And in my company that I work for, there was a lady that came and she taught an aerobics class. Okay. And at the time, I was in my early 20s. And most of the people that are taking the aerobics class were older lady, like older moms. They're probably in their 40s and 50s. So I felt like I could actually be one of their sons. But my situation at the time was there was no other class. So I'm like, I might as well take it. I might as well get my rhythm on, right? Strengthen my rhythm. There was no other class that I take. So I took this ladies class, and it was more of an aerobics class, but she actually was a dancer. So she kind of introduced me to, and I asked her, I was like, hey, are there any other people that, that teaches hip hop or something like that? So she mentioned a few names. So that's how I kind of got started. Okay. I know right now, most of, everybody here, at least, you guys know me. I know you guys are on here with me, but if you don't have this, whatever, Naveen, you're in India, some of you guys are different parts of the world. If there's nobody in your neighborhood or in your area, that's what I'm saying. If there's no other hip hop instructors, no popping instructors, heck, just take an aerobics class. That's something. Something is better than nothing. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So, anyways, that's it, guys. I ran a little bit longer than I wanted to, but anyways, I feel like if there's something to share, I share. If there isn't, then I'm done. That's it. All right. Cool. All right. 9:44. We're good for today. Oh, Naveen, if you have something, go ahead and chat, type it in. Hey, you got it, R Square. Anytime. You brother, man. So yeah, that's it. And then next week, I swear, I need to try to get a few more people on my interview. There's so many great friends of mine that are so effective in teaching, and they're huge in the community. They're huge in the community. So I don't want to promise anything yet, but once I get them on, it's there for you guys to share with. Okay. All right. Cool, guys. That is it. I'm done for tonight. Hopefully you guys got some out of it, and get that popping. Boom, 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 boom. Especially if you're driving, anytime you're sitting down, anytime you're anywhere, get that in. All right. Yep, I am out, guys. Supreme. I don't know. I know it's backwards, but it's Supreme with the H. If you don't know, my last name is Sue, spelled with HSU. All right. Peace out.